young minds, preparing them to face the challenges of the world outside. Here, you will learn many new things, make amazing friends, and create lifelong memories. When I first set foot on campus, I was a mix of nerves, excitement, and curiosity all rolled into one. Embracing that mix of emotions is all part of the incredible journey that is your college life. So to all the freshers out there feeling the same way, hold on to that excitement and get ready for a ride like no other. To the incoming juniors, I encourage you to welcome the full spectrum of emotion that college life offers. The uncertainties, the joys, and the triumphs. Each emotion, each hurdle, and each success will contribute to your personal and academic growth. As you embark on this new chapter, remember that every emotion is a part of the journey that forms your college experience. So juniors, buckle up and take a deep breath for this upcoming new adventure that will challenge you, inspire you, and push you to new heights, and cherish every moment. These years will pass by faster than you realize. Your college experience is a blank canvas waiting for you to paint it with vibrant colors of excitement and passion. Make the most of the resources available to you and clarify your doubts immediately. The faculty can be an incredible resource during your college journey. Don't hesitate to reach out to them when you need their guidance, advice, or even just a friendly chat. Do make the best use of their support by attending office hours, asking questions in class, and seeking their advice on academic and career matters. Welcome to KL University Hyderabad, and I wish you the best on your upcoming college endeavors. Now, I would like to call Rohan to introduce our chief guest.
Dr. G. Ravichandra is an astute and result-oriented global business leader and a strategic advisor with more than 2 decades in human resources. He worked in the fields of information technology and banking sectors. He is known for creating pragmatic strategies and frameworks which has helped organizations to build and operate the HR process effectively. His contribution in driving ER matters are commendable. He is being called as Guru by HR fraternity for the ocean of knowledge he has in HR fields, and he is also a master in astrology. When it comes to learning, he competes himself with current Gen Z professionals in the industry. He leaves no stone unturned in his education pursuits. He holds Doctor of Philosophy in Performance Management, Masters in HRM, Social Sciences, Psychology PG Diploma in Industrial Relations and Personal Management, PG Diploma in Cyber Laws and Intellectual Property Rights, PG Diploma in Education Management, certified as Harvard Management Mentor and certified as Human Resource Manager, and also member of 1000 Leaders Club at Tech M and Career Counselor. Now I request Geeta to hand over the bouquet to Sir. Sir, now I would like you to come on the stage and share a few words.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good afternoon, one and all. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Taspai Shri Gurave Namaha. This is the auspicious day and the occasion which we are celebrating today. We are creating our life in such a way that the dream has come true. I want to leave 2 statements over here. So people will say that after completion of your intermediate, you may to choose lot many things in front of you. You may question yourself, what I need to do. Some people will say that engineering, some people may look for something like a doctor, some people will say that professional courses, whatever it is there. However, you have chosen yourself as an engineering as the degree, right? Well said. But engineering as a degree, but where to do, that is also most important, right? When you want to have a feel to eat a sweet, there are multiple sweets are available. The ingredients of Mysore pak and the mithai are they both the same? Both are been made up of sugar and then the basin. But both are two different states, and at the same time both are in the combination of ghee. In such scenario, people has to figure it out what is to be required. As you, as an individual, take a right decision of choosing your course to do under the KL University. Why you want to do the KL University? Because you know that here the professors, here the environment creates your culture, creates your aspiration as per your goal. That's where you have been taken it as a right decision. I am not here a person of promoting KL University or I am a person of creating an environment such as saying that propaganda about KL University. Because as an alumni, I experienced this. That is the reason I felt it, I am sharing with you. I have done my post-graduation in KL University and at the same time my PhD program from the KL University. Today, I am calling it as a Dr. Ravichandra in the globe because of the KL University. So I need to say this is the proud moment for me. At the same time, I am an alumni standing in front of you as a guest. So this is also one of the proud moment for any individuals to aspire in their career. That's what I feel, that you have chosen a right place, right opportunity. Only thing is that how you are going to make your life a comfortable, memorable is an important. To coming back for our career aspiration vis-a-vis how we are going to be, I believe everyone, maybe some people may say that this is a repetitive conversation or an understanding on an earlier ways also, but fundamentals are fundamentals. Today, if you go for a musician, he will say that you know the 8 letters of Sarigama Padanisa, then he can create wonders in his field. And if you go the alphabets of 26 A to Z, you create wonders of novels and stories. That's where, as a student, as any individual, if you try to learn A, B, C, D of the 4 letters which consists of the life, which creates you to be memorable, your life together. You may call back me saying that, what Mr. Ravi, you are saying that A, B, C, D. A is the attitude. B is the being today, what you are to be and what is surrounding to you. C is the consistency. Today it's not and D is the determination. These 4 are the key 4 pillars for our individual life. When you look back for the attitude, saying that you may not be true on the day one what you want to be, but you need to have that attitude, I want to be, and then getting into that creates you a differentiator from others. Again, being today, which we call it as today, says that there are a lot of people and understand saying that so many things are happening around. So people will look back saying that my mobile is the version of 1, 2, 3 and then I want to go for 3, 4, 5. So you are upgrading yourself on your mobile, fashion, other, what you have been believing it. At the same time, you need to prepare yourself what is surrounded to you, what is the technology today around you, how you are going to achieve that technology, what are the things to be learned at that point of time, how you want to learn those things is the most important. Otherwise, you are going to be redundant. You are going to be redundant. I can tell you a small example. There is a good knife having the handle with the diamonds, and if you are keeping it into the your cupboard, can you use the purpose of knife? You may think that that knife may be used for cutting the vegetables. The purpose of knife is cutting the vegetables. Maybe the purpose is maybe at that point of time very low, but you have been putting it as with a different mode with the diamonds on the handle. And if you are not using, the purpose is called for that knife, then there is no use for that knife. Like any individual person, if he is not going to derive himself what he means for that, why he is coming for the college, what needs to be done, why things has to be learned from him, his own or from the surroundings or the environment, then the purpose of your individuality is going to be lost. Third is the consistency. When you look for consistency, people may think that I'm having a lot of things which I want to do it from the 1st of January onwards, from today onwards, from tomorrow onwards, from the day one of the class onwards, so many things will be there. Onwards is you are always onwards. Don't say that onwards. Do it now. When you are doing it now, I'll say that even I also having a lot of things because I am around 90 kgs, I want to reduce it to 70 or 80. I have prepared my own charts, but I believed. Okay? Then 2 days, 3 days I followed up and then done the gyms, A, B, C done. Then second day call from the office, morning hour, somewhere or other I disturbed, I lost it. So what I prepared myself, I failed in the consistency. I am giving it my own examples. The consistency has been failed. Then the result is net, you are seeing me, same. Nothing is there. So what I request is that don't believe the thing, whatever you want to be, believe yourself on the consistency. And the fourth, we call it as the determination. When you want to do it, so many things will be there. If you are not able to do with the right passion, then there is no value. So passion is always important. What you want to do it, how you want to do it, where you want to do it. Today, people will say that, okay, I joined in the engineering, so what is my next 4 years? Everyone will have that question, right? What is my next 4 years out of that? Right. Next 4 years is that whether Tech Mahindra is going to pick me up or the Google is going to pick me up, who is going to pick me up? Everyone is ready to pick you up. But only thing is that you have to be ready to take the people. So ready to take the people in the sense, from the day one in the college, you need to prepare yourself what is the content of required and what is to be required and how you want to be, and those are an important aspects of life. I am not saying that being a student, don't enjoy the student life. You enjoy the student life. Student life is the part of the life which is having only 20% of your career. The rest of 80% you need to be prepared for yourself, challenge yourself every day. Every day is a new learning. Don't think that today my class is over, I am done with that and then I'll come back tomorrow. No, tomorrow you will be the carry forward of your load. Don't do that. Fundamentals are important. Today if you are going for that engineering, the definition of engineering itself calls for saying that you are going to create a definition with the practical exposure. You are seeing that. That's where the life, that's where you are engineering. You have been created your vision, something else. But doing the engineering, by studying engineering, you are creating yourself, your life, visualizing on the day one like a mirror. So someone say that how you are going to be creating yourself. So for me, this is my right hand, this is my left hand. If I stand in front of mirror, same person, dimensions are different. So look about yourself, what you want to be. Then it will come out what you want to be. So prepare well, study well. What industry is expecting from each individual is that your consistency, what you have learned, how strong you are. Nobody is going to say that, okay, whether you got 95% marks or 98% marks, how beat yourself. No, there is always one will be there. That is how you are going to be challenge yourself and make comfortable yourself, and how you are creating the differentiator from among the others. That always creates the value for an individual. So my sincere urge and request to all of my young students, please start, look for yourself, create the day one, go out tomorrow, Sunday or Saturday, create your own steps, what I want to be down the line 4 years. I cannot say that put your short-term goal or long-term goals are kind of a scenario. Goal is on the table or a paper. No. First of all, the achievement, what you want to be, those are the key parameters for you. That is, you want to become. Keep those things, and then that is your ready reckoner. When you want to look for yourself on any day, your 4 points, what you want to be achieve in the life, has to be memory for you, and then you need to try and work for those things. That is the most important of the career in life for any individuals. Then when you say, come back to the how I am going to achieve all those things, simple, hard work. Only thing is that hard work. hard work in the sense I don't want to keep the people to say that in front of the PDF statements or in front of the systems I want to read them. At that point of time, you need to do the smart work also. Smart work in the sense how you want to understand the problem statement, how you are going to reciprocate the problem statement, how you are being providing the solution for that statement. These three will be the common for any individual, for any matter or any subject. So these are most important things. My sincere urgent request to you, please engage your professors. This is one of the well-versed organization where your professors are bit friendly. They are not like the professors come back tomorrow and then we will discuss. No, they are going to help you out at that point of time. Make use of that time. You need to come such a way that when you are going to a professor, he has to feel proud and then he has to run away from you. What question he will ask, what kind of a solution he will come up, and then whether I can able to answer him or not. That is the challenge you want to give it to your professor. That gives your life memorable. So I am not saying that challenging the professor in the sense of disobey his orders. No. But in your studies, you have to make sure that, yes, I am ready to take this problem statement in a different manner and get the things. Because I am seeing a lot of people every year, 4,000 to 5,000 people are being hired into the Tech Mahindra, and then these people are being joined with us, and then I have seen the different pattern of people and understand. There is a guy who can wrote a program in 40 lines program. There is a guy, same program, will deliver it into 6 to 7 statements. That makes the difference. Both are studied computer science engineering. The value that created individual is that he has been put his efforts, external things, and then learned the things in different ways to come out of that. So I am not saying that both are equally important to me, but my preference next day will go for the person who has been vigilant on his work and then who has been able to do the task in a right manner. He will always having the merit onto that. So such kind of an associate will always be progressed in their career. The rest of people will. That's where I come back to say that hard work as well as the smart work of the preparation yourself. So my another request to the parents is that don't leave that your job is over now. You think that, okay, my son got good marks, he has done well in intermediate, and I had given him a good study of engineering at KLH University. Don't think that my job is over. It's our responsibility being a parent. I am also father of 2 kids. Okay? Our responsibility to take care of our kids. What they are doing, where they are doing, how they are doing it. That is also a vigilant to be required. I am not saying that do the policing job to check their notes or the phone. I am not requesting like that. My sincere urge is that as a parent, we are also equally important of their life to create in a right manner. So we need to help them what they need at that point of time, how we need to be corrected at that point of time. So my sincere urge for all the parents, make sure that whether you are be connect with the at least beginning of 6 months to 8 months, at least first semester, connect with your respective professors where I have been allocated to, how your what is doing in the college and whether he's been attending all the classes or not. Definitely people will not allow, you will get auto SMSs today, so much of technology is there. But it's our responsibility to make sure that our kids are in appropriate what they are been behaving, because this is a call of intermediate of life. That's where we call it as, right? When they have been just oscillating from their career from the intermediate to the professional course. That's where it's a helping hand and supporting hand and a vigilant hand to be required for any individuals to do that. So please make sure that we as a parent definitely to give a helping support and then do that. Again, at the same time, don't give a tick mark whatever they ask. So you try to explain our financial status to the people, our kid, and they need to understand. They should also understand at the same time, be the part of our financial strategies as well. Because if we are not going to helping them to give that kind of a financial knowledge, they think that, okay, my father is wearing a 2,000 rupee shirt and I am also fair enough to have a 4,000 rupee shirt. Okay, at that point of time, once it is required, it is required. But at the same time, if you are encouraging your whatever he wants it, tomorrow we as a parent to feel if he has been done something wrong. So be careful, vigilant, whatever they ask, whatever they are providing it at. First 6 months is a oscillating period because that is the where we need to do that. So that's where my sincere urgent request to the parents is that make sure that. So there is an university, KL University providing good trees. So we are planting only one seed. But once we come out from this institute, you are becoming as a tree. See, if you people will look at saying that mango, you'll say that mango is the only one seed you have been dipping into that. After coming to 4 or 5 years, this is in the hybrid mode, then you will see that many mangoes are there, right? The same way, the industry, today the KLU as an individual student is coming out as a good tree, good fruit tree. So it is giving multi-dimensional ways. So my request is that don't be think about only in the corner of saying that, okay, let me complete 4 years, let me do these things. Don't do that. Horizon is very big. Think beyond your scope and make sure that be comfortable life and happy learning. Thank you. If anyone is having any questions, I am okay to take 2-3 questions from audience or students or anything about my experience or you want understanding or clarify, I am okay. Yes, sir.
Hi sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for this valuable speech regarding the financial aspect. That is mostly, every parent is not up to the mark with respect to financial issues, right? Thanks on that. And then you are particularly telling about TechChem. Because see, not only TechChem, right? There are so many companies available throughout the globe.
Yep.
In which stage you are allowing the kids to attend the interviews and written exam for the formalities? Because I am a software employee, I know that. But being a faculty from your KLH, when you are allowing the kids to attend the interviews for formality like that, are you preparing the kid in advance to how to attend the interview, how to tackle the HR round, how to tackle the technical, whatever it may be, as per the company policies? In which year you are allowing the kids?
See, predominantly for the for the students when we have been taking up the 3rd year, 2nd semester, the organizations are looking for the people to onboard them. 4-1, we call it as that point of time we have been, as an intern, they will be work with us 3 to 6 months based on the situation. After that, based on their performance and all, they will be absorbed into a continuous regular employee of our organization as a Tech Mahindra per se. And there is another option for Tech Mahindra also. If I may not give the ample amount of people at that point of time as an internship, but I will go for the universities and colleges. Even last month, we had around 70 to 80 people from the KL University. So they have joined the coming July or August, because their results are yet to come out. So some process is going on, then documentation verifications and all these things are in the process in that. Okay. So 4th year is also, 4-2 also will go for the off campus and then campus and then do that.
Okay. Even I saw my company Genpact on the board. Company Genpact on the board, because I was not into that recruitment that group. I am a software employee for the last 18 years. From 2006 I am working for Genpact company, because I didn't see that company came here, because that department is separate from our development department, right? Is there any specific companies attached, or whichever company you are allowing to the KL University, any specific companies, or new logos also you are allowing?
See, as a KL University, I am not a representative for this university. Okay. But I preferred as a Tech Mahindra, we preferred KL University, the top 1 organization. When we go with our hiring, we request that the leadership team give me the day 0, and then I want to take the cream.
Okay.
So that's where we always go with the one. We are among the other institutions like TCS or the other companies. Okay. We are also competitor for them to give an opportunity for us. Okay, yeah. So this is also a mutually. Yes. So there is a good boy is there for alliance, or a good girl is there. No, how being a parent will be rush each other. The same way we are also here.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you for the valuable answer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful and motivating words and guiding our students to lead a successful life. Now I take the privilege to introduce Director of KL Global Business School, Dr. G. Radhakrishna Garu. Dr. G. Radhakrishna Garu completed his bachelor's in ACE and he holds an MBA from Osmania University. He has several years of experience in the educational field. Dr. G. Radhakrishna Garu has authored 3 books and is currently the Director of KL Global Business School. Sir, I request you to join us on the dais and share a few words with us.
Good afternoon. Audible? Post lunch is difficult for a teacher and also the audience actually. Because first is we should wake them up and also we should teach about further. Good afternoon and welcome to this KLH engineering program. They all came. The parents came with the students. Means I say this way, they came with their dreams here. The students or the what they got, whether the daughter or the son, they are the dreams they're carrying here and putting in KLH. We all appreciate, we also commit. We're going to fulfill a promise because we got leaders like Ramakrishna Garu was there, try to have the principal leader, try to coordinate, interact with the stakeholders. What stakeholders means? For us, first stakeholder is students, then parents, then society, then UGC and all that. These people are there, what are the promise we got, we're going to fulfill that. Other core team is the faculty members. For the core process, every day they're going to interact with the faculty team, who are going to give the process for you to go about. Sir, as Sir is telling about Tech Mahindra process, all our effort is towards the industry only. The target is already set it out by the industry people. Our challenge starts now. Their promise is there, our challenge starts now, and our people are already proven across that we're going to have a good platform for the people to get into the placement further and also process further. So I start further, what exactly the things we need to, I want to share a few things which are going to help the people. As a global school, global business school at Kundapur, I'm the director there, I'm the management stream. But I got to connect here because I'm also an engineer long back. The things will be there as nostalgic to look at engineering. So what is the things take away? I want to talk 1-2 things here. One I want to share. I want to divide this talk in 2 minutes, try to talk about that. Most of the people here maybe know the legacy of KL University. When I was young, 40 years back, we want to get into KL, like him, and talk about 40-45 years back. When KL University started as a philosophy of West Indian College at Vijayawada, or try to have the founder, the president, Cordially Aziznagar Garu, got a different philosophy. They give directions for us to go about and talk about the people who give vision for us to do the work like this and try to fulfill the promises we got here. And also we got the Vice President Ravish Garu, with a young person who gives the modern thinking to the curriculum. And also modern trends will be there. Under the directions, we're taking this further. And we got the teams here, we got a leader here, we got a stakeholder like placement. So we are promised to have all the things ready now to go about. But what should I do? The student dilemma is what you should do. I thought while traveling to here, I shared few things for myself to share with you. One is, I put in a ABC The form of C, different C's you remember, easy for me. Easy for you also. One is class. Class is classroom. If you don't go to classroom, the learning will be minimum. I'm sure. If you miss any class, then you don't learn anything. See, whatever things are, we all got good lectures, otherwise also. The classroom, if you listen properly, the first reading eliminated. How many times should I go to class? Consistently. Sir, how many years? Continuously 4 years. So we got things to go about. And we are committed. We are committed to go about now. These are 4 C's I talk about. Commitment, classroom, and consistency. And further, sir, what else is there for us to go about? We got more C's to look into that. How our thinking should be. Very current in nature. What current in nature? Like this. Yesterday we got AI. Today we got ML, machine language. We got AR, VR, augmented reality and virtual reality. The future is going very fast. Sir, is not future is going earlier very fast? It was different way. If you remember, the people here of my contemporary age, we got fax machines. When fax machines were there in America, it takes 3 years to come into India. We got photocopying machines, maybe 1 year. Printers, 2 years. Slowly, the span has been decreased. The mobile Apple is there, it launched in hours here. App is there, so the current is acceleration is very high. What it means for you to get into the mode of currency of the information, you should upgrade with all the things. That's what it means. So technology is one thing you should get into. As sir is telling about smart work and hard work and my own philosophy. There is only hard work, I believe, because we got, you mentioned Bill Gates, you mentioned Infosys Narayan Murthy, they all were hard work. Means they work 14 to 16 hours. Smart work is basically operational level. That's what I try to have that. Along to that to go about now. And further, sorry, all C's over, and we talk about communication, we talk about communication to the placement or communication about content. What communication? Communication of mobile network. It's not the communication of your mobile or using that. The communication is how to express your things to the teacher. You may be knowing so many things, but you should know how to go about now. This consists of the communication part. So what is last one, sir? Last one is concern for people, concern for human being. The people who took you here, the parents handholded you to here to become something. They got a promise to fulfill. So everything you do across, I feel you should stick on to this. I feel in the afternoon to wake up, I request all of you, the dreams of the parents, we are going to give a applause, big applause. Big applause, everybody. Because parents, when we try to forget of a travel, don't do that. Whatever it may be, whatever situations may be, I request the last is concern of the people will start at home. I believe the social thing, we talk about social work, will start at home, not anywhere else. If you know how to take care of the people, you know how to take care of society. So I think all the technologies we got, KL is a platform for you to have skills and also platform for so many things to go across, and we got a legacy of 40 years and we got the faculty of IITs across. I think it's only now. You all only made a promise to fulfill and you got a lot of travel to go. I think wish you happy journey here and we are all there to take care. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for being part of this event and sharing your knowledge with us. Now I would like to call Pranav to introduce our beloved principal, Dr. A. Ramakrishnagar.
Dr. A. Ramakrishna Garu graduated from JNTU, Kakinada and has done his Masters in Telecommunication and Electronics Engineering from Sheffield Hallam University, UK. He was awarded PhD degree in Wireless Communications. Dr. Ramakrishna Garu started his career as a design engineer at Sheffield Center for Robotics. Since then, he had shown great commitment and dedication towards his work. Dr. A. Ramakrishna, as a Director Placements, KL University, has done a commendable job in providing placements to thousands of KL University students in top-notch national and multinational companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Deloitte, Cisco, TCS, Wipro, Mentor Graphics, Infosys, Capgemini, SBI Mutual Funds, Kotak Bank, Karur Vysya Bank, Paytm, Savex Technologies, JRC Projects, among others. In addition to the charge of Director Placements, Dr. Ramakrishna is heading KLH campus as a principal. In the capacity of principal, Dr. Ramakrishna has been working with dedication and devotion in providing high-quality education and promoting research, entrepreneurship on par with the best global technological universities. He has been making sincere efforts in making students globally competitive and employable in national and multinational organizations. In recognition of his achievements over the years, Dr. Ramakrishna received several awards from various corporate companies and the Confederation of Indian Industries for successfully conducting the best campus recruitment drives over the years, like Icon Talent Acquisition Conclave Award 2022 and Best Academic Leader in Excellence Award. KLH Global Business School Kondapur was awarded as a top class and emerging university in India under the directorship of Dr. Ramakrishna. I would now like to invite Dr. Ramakrishna to share a few words.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Ravichandra Garu, Dr. Radha Krishna Garu, Director Academics, KLH Global Business School, Deans, HODs, students and parents. Welcome to the Orientation Program 2024. First of all, I would like to congratulate the students and parents for choosing KL University Hyderabad campus. Coming to KL University started in the year 1980 as a KL College of Engineering. In the year 2006, we got autonomous status. In the year 2009, we got deemed to be university status. In the year 2017, we have started KL University Hyderabad campus with the since from the inception of the Hyderabad campus, we are getting good quality outcome and in the holistic approach of our students' progression. We say proudly that we are accredited with a NAC A++ and we are a category 1 university. Our NIRF rank is 28 among all universities category. We say proudly that we are one among the 20 universities in the country who are having category 1 status. We say proudly that these credentials helps our professors, our students in positioning our talent to the outside world. And we are one of the best in the country in terms of placements, in terms of research, in terms of implementing the global certifications, and in terms of quality academics which is reaching to the need of the industry. We say proudly that we are one of the best in the country in connecting the dots between academia and industry. And these are the university credentials which always helps for positioning our talent to the various recruiters. And coming to the academics at KLH, it's a fully flexible academic system. Student can choose their own degrees. That means student ki edi nachite adi cheyalanedi mana senior management yokka vision. And we always going to give highest importance for the student interest. For example, if I am a student, if I want to start my own venture from this campus, nenu sontanga na startup pettukovalante, we are ready to support that student in terms of providing infrastructure, in terms of providing mentorship, in terms of providing internal funding to the student. If a student is interested in a higher education, we are having a tie-up with more than 90 plus global universities across the globe, where students are going to get a direct admission, where they can flourish a lot in terms of their higher education. So whatever might be the career choice, we are ready to support them from the beginning of the first year. And coming to the academics, our academics is focused As I told you, student can design their own degrees, fully flexible academic system, choice-based credit systems. Students can go for honors degree. If student is more passionate towards the research, they can choose honors with research. If student is more passionate towards innovation, they can choose B.Tech with honors with innovation. If student is more interested towards experiential learning, they can choose B.Tech honors with experiential learning. And on top of it, we are going to give highest importance for the application based. That is 70% of our syllabus is designed as per the needs of the industry, where students will be focused more towards the application prospects, and 30% will be the regular classroom teaching model. And the first foremost important thing is project-based learning. After finishing their first year, when they are exposed to the second year, we are going to emphasize that every core course is mapped to the project-based learning. We have a different evaluation pattern for evaluating students in the PBL, and we are going to showcase all the projects and whatever the coding stuff. And one more beauty of KLH campus is, for instance, from the first year onwards, we are going to introduce a coding culture to our students. My colleague Dr. Rekha Garu will give the detailed analysis of the coding, but we want to introduce a coding practice from the beginning of the first year, because coding is the most important thing in terms of campus recruitment. We are going to give a highest priority, and we are going to give experience to our students into various coding platforms like CodeChef, LeetCode. From the beginning of the first year, students will have hands-on practice on online coding platforms, and we are going to grade that particular students based on their performance in online coding platforms. That's the beauty of bringing academia, that means into industry. That means we are good in connecting the dots between academia and industry. And one more important thing is 18 hours of coding per week is mandatory in our academics. For example, if student in first year, first sem, they will go through C and data structures course. This course runs with 18 hours of coding must and should. Whatever they have concept learned in the classroom, they should map, and every week we have a test on a LMS, and they should attend the online CodeChef contest as well. My colleague Dr. Sandeep Garu will give you a detailed explanation how many practice problems they are supposed to do in a semester, and how we are going to grade the students in terms of the coding. And these are the few awards which we received from Goa Chief Minister, and AICT has conducted All India Council of Technical Education, that we are one of the top in the country in giving high quality internships and placements to students. And we will recognized by Computer Society of India best university in giving a world-class research standards. And these are the MOUs we signed with different industry partners. And I say proudly that we are one of the best in the country in terms of customized workforce training programs. We signed an MOU with Pega UAP Academy, that's Pega Systems. We signed an MOU with Automation Anywhere. We signed an MOU with MongoDB. That means we have a placement offices across the country. We have a placement offices in Chennai, Delhi. We have a placement office in Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai. No, our team regularly visits to various corporates, and we will take their consent. What they require in the industry, we will train them. That means we take their consent from the industry, and we will bring it back to our syllabus, and we will run like a full-time course. అంటే డైరెక్ట్గా ఇండస్ట్రీకి వెళ్ళి మా పిల్లలకి జాబ్ ఇవ్వాలి అనే కాన్సెప్ట్స్ నుంచి మేము బయటకు వచ్చి we are approaching to various industries, asking them what is their requirement, and we are customizing the workforce training plan, and we are making the students industry ready. This is the one funnel of getting good quality placements to our students. And these are the skills which we are introducing to our students. And on top of it, we strongly believe that this is not a degree-driven market, this is a skill-driven market. You are seeing the stats. Every year, కొన్ని లక్షల ఇంజనీర్లు బయటకు వస్తారు. And we say proudly that KL University is the biggest platform to get into the corporate world, and we are providing 100% placement since from the inception. It is possible because of the skill programs what we run in our campus. And one more mandatory thing is a degree exit requirement. అంటే తన B.Tech డిగ్రీ పూర్తయ్యే లోపల కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్ అయితే 4 గ్లోబల్ సర్టిఫికేషన్స్ చేయాలి, whereas EC స్టూడెంట్ అయితే 3 గ్లోబల్ సర్టిఫికేషన్స్ చేయాలి. Within the span of these 4 years, that is 8 semesters, they are supposed to finish this global certification. My colleague will give you a detailed explanation and the stats of last 4 years, what our KL Hyderabad students have done. We'll give you a clear-cut explanation. This is a one funnel of getting good quality placements. Because if you see that few students after graduating from the college or a university, they will approach to some other places and they will learn some courses and they will get certified after finishing the B.Tech. In KLH, they are supposed to finish all those stuff within span of these 4 years. And we have a very good track record, and this is possible with the help of our faculties who are already trained on these various skill platforms, and we implement train the trainer model within this campus. This is the one success rate of getting good quality skill recognition to our students. And coming to research, world top 2% research professors are from KL University, and we have 100 crores of projects. 20 crores we have a consultancy projects, 80 crores of government funded projects from DST, SERB and all these government agencies. We actively involve our students also into research. We encourage our faculty towards the spin-offs, and we have a 28,000 publications, 26 young scientist awardees, and 7 UGC research awards and 19 women scientist awards. These are the awards which were grabbed by our professors. And one USP of our KLH is majority of the faculty are doctorates from eminent institutes like IITs and NIITs and BITS and more foreign universities. And we always encourage a faculty and students from a diversified backgrounds. And coming to the student career progression, as I told you in the beginning of the first year, we have a one-to-one counseling with each and every student. We will find out the student's interest and we will give 3 career choice. One is the student can start their own venture, that we call it as innovation or entrepreneurship, or we are going to support the student. If student is interested in a good quality corporate placement, we are ready to support them with the help of our CRT training programs and with the help of coding training programs what we run in our campus. If student is interested in higher education, if student is aiming for a top universities across the globe, we are ready to help them by filling the prerequisites for getting good quality PG admission. And if you see this training and placement, from the beginning of the first year, as I told you earlier, we are introducing coding as a culture into the campus, and each and every stage of campus recruitment training, we have a continuous evaluation process. The CRT is defined into phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And right from basic problem solving skills to complex problem solving skills, ee campus lo chadive prati student track record naku, we have a dashboard. I have a clear-cut analysis, particular X student ekkada unnadu, Y student ekkada unnadu adi. We have a clear-cut information. Based on that, we will allow the student whether the student is going to fit for super dream offer or a dream offer or a basic package offer. అనేది మాకు క్లియర్గా థర్డ్ ఇయర్ అయ్యేప్పటికీ వస్తుంది, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఈస్ డిజైన్ లైక్ దట్. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ద ఫైనల్ ఇయర్, వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ ఫుల్లీ ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్ academic system and category 1 and NAC credentials helping our students for sending students for 1 year internship programs. And every year we are sending the students for 1 year internships. After finishing the 3-2, the companies will start coming to the campus, and every year we are sending the students from the June onwards. From June 1st onwards, they will go for 1 year internship. That is the beauty of KL Hyderabad campus. During this internship, student will get a paid stipend as well. అంటే ఆ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్కి వచ్చేటప్పటికి 1 year internship, whether 6 months or 1 year, we are going to give a flexibility to student to choose an internship program as per the company standards. And coming to the last year, for the year 2024, we have released 3,700 plus job offer letters, and our placement season still continuing. We are going to finish every placement season by end of the December. Still that we are going to give multiple job offers to our student. As per the satisfaction of the students, we are going to bring the companies. And the highest package of this campus is 53 lakhs. 53 lakhs offered by the Newtonics, and here are the students who got that offers. And I request those students to share few words and your experience in terms of placement. They got a 1 year internship, they got a stipend of 1,10,000 per month. Post successful completion of internship, they got a 53 lakhs offer. I request you guys please come on to the stage and please share your experiences.
Good afternoon everyone, myself Vidyashree. I got placed in Botanics with 1 lakh stipend for 6 months internship, and post completion of my internship I also got FTE with 50 LPA. So similar to you guys, I joined KL University in Y20 with lot of hopes. So my 4 years in KL University are so good that you don't need to do any extra work by yourself. University provides you everything. Our only work is to learn ourselves to the max what we could do. So regarding placements, in third year we have campus requirement trainings which helped me a lot to secure this internship. We have 3-phase CRT training where they teach us right from basics to complex level problems. Also, since second year, we have honors program in our college, which gives us hands-on experience for every course. Like every course we learn it through doing some projects, which gives us in-depth knowledge in all subjects. I think this helped me a lot to have a proper knowledge on every subject throughout my engineering. Like if I have to suggest you anything, like learn from day one, do whatever college asks us to do and have the same energy till 4th year. Like this is what I followed in this college. Yes, all the very best.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Harika. So I placed at Botanics with a package of 53 LPA. We had this campus recruitment training and company specific training. So these two trainings helped me to improve my coding skills, problem solving skills and communication skills. So these are very important at the time of your interview. And we had this project-based learning where we work on training projects, so we get to know more knowledge about the industry. And we also had this mock test and mock interviews where it will help in self-assessment, so we can improve ourselves. That's it from my side. All the best, guys. Good afternoon everyone, I'm Harshni, an ECE graduate. I'll be graduating this year. So I'm currently working with Botanics with a 53 LPA package. So one thing I have to mention about KLH is the wide range of opportunities that are provided here starting from first year. So the support continues from first year until you get a good package. And regarding placements, we have multiple trainings provided that helps us in interviews to crack any interviews. So starting from CRT training, BQR training and other trainings, we even have company specific trainings that are provided for good package companies. And also we have project-based learnings, and we have KLH provides wide range of specializations that allow students to choose according to their interests. And one thing I would suggest is if you make good use of the resources, you will definitely get a good placement. All the best. Thank you.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. My name is Peri Vishwanath Sastry. I'm currently placed in Standard Chartered GBS with a CDC of 10 lakhs per annum. There are lots of things to tell about my academic journey, but I can see that most of the parents have their doubts whether the 4 years of this academic journey will be crucial for their students and will they be successful. No doubt they will be successful. They will have the opportunities which will be provided by KL University Hyderabad, because even I had the same doubts sitting on that side. and my parents were having the same doubts, but at the end of the journey you will have the clarity in which path you should take. Those paths will be provided by your mentors. They will be guiding you the correct path. All the faculty members will be helping you throughout your academic journey, and with no doubt you will succeed in your life. Thank you.
A very warm welcome to all the parents and all the aspirational students here. Congratulations on finishing the most stressful part of your life, the 2 years of intermediate, and welcome to KL University Hyderabad once again. I'm Rahul Krishna. I have been placed in Standard Chartered with a package of 9.25 lakh per annum. I'll be joining soon on August 1st. A 4 years of journey with a lot of plethora of opportunities given by KL University Hyderabad. It's just that in your hands to choose wisely which you want to pick. At the same time, KL University is very much known for its student-centric curriculum, be it academia, be it industry-specific trainings, be it skill-based trainings. A lot of industry experts from the companies working out there do come to our college, and they do deliver their lectures as guest speakers. At the same time, when I say student-centric, with a lot of stakeholders around you, from the placement team and everything, etc., be it the campus recruitment training, with a hawkeye from Dr. Ramakrishna sir. Though it's a bit decentralized because everyone takes care of their domain, yet again he makes sure that everything is going right in place. And at the same time, I would also like to suggest one thing, because when campus recruitment training was happening for us, we have been always told to not indulge into any plagiarism activities, that is copying codes or something like that. So usually what happens is, if someone is doing some such activity and getting high ratings, at some point when they go for interviews, and just because of looking at their rating, the interviewer will think that this guy knows a lot of coding and all, so let me ask too much of difficult questions. So just don't involve into such activities. Be yourself. College is there to provide you everything. So you are in very, very good hands for that. I once again congratulate you all, and welcome to KL University Hyderabad. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving your valuable feedback to your super juniors. Coming to the placement stats, the average CTC is 8.4 lakhs and the median package is 7.8 lakhs per annum. And coming to one more opportunity that KLH is providing is industrial practice school. On top of it, we have a different segment of companies, recruiters. KL University is empaneled with more than 500 plus recruiter. For example, for this year, our Day Zero recruiting partners. Day Zero recruiting partners under companies which offer a package of above 10 lakhs. We call it as a dream offer. If a company is offering more than 20 lakhs package, we call it as super dream offers. In KL, we have a variety of recruiters. We have a prominent and we have a premium recruiters. Our Day Zero recruiting partners are Justpay, Amazon, Nutanix, Siemens, and Oppo OnePlus R&D Center. And these companies will come to the campus and they offer a package of starts from 20 lakhs to 50 lakhs and 60 lakhs. And we have a regular Day Zero, Day One recruiters like TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, and Cognizant. These companies will offer a package from 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. Whether you want to fit into the product-based companies, or whether you want to sit in for the super dream offers or dream offers or basic packages, it totally depends upon the student caliber. KL University is a platform going to give a variety of experience to the student. What job you are going to get, it totally depends on you. Your practice and your consistency and your focus towards the coding and project-based learning and going into the in-depth into the core subjects helps you a lot in getting placement in dream offers or super dream offers. And one more unique opportunity at KLH is practice school. This is a unique opportunity which we are giving to our students. In the 7th or 8th semester, student can choose a practice school program. That means in 4-1 or 4-2, you are entitled to go for a practice school. It is like a on-the-job engineering training. There, where you are going to get 6 credits, 4 to 6 credits according to your interest, and it's a structured and monitored program. Once the students is allotted to this internship program, they have a fortnightly progress report, they have an interim evaluation, and they have a final evaluation. Based on your performance in the company internship, we are going to award the marks once you come back to the university by department committee. And this is a most important program of KL University Hyderabad campus. And finally, this is a ragging-free campus, top priority for the discipline in the campus. We are going to follow a strict discipline rules. What we feel is attitude is a function of success. ఇప్పుడు ఈ రోజు వీళ్ళకి 50 లక్షల ప్యాకేజీలు వచ్చాయి అంటే there is a lot of hard work, lot of commitment, focus, consistency, learning. అంటే from day one onwards you should focus. Hard work. As earlier speakers told that, Radhakrishna garu, Ravichandra garu, they told that you should give highest importance to the hard work, smart work. All these integrations helps you a lot. And I strongly believe that right attitude, focus and consistency in learning helps you a lot in getting good quality career for your choice. And finally, ఎవ్రీ 20 స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఒక మెంటర్ ఉంటారండి. మీకు ఎటువంటి ర్యాగింగ్ ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నా సరే యూ కెన్ గివ్ ఎన్ ఎస్కలేషన్ టు యువర్ మెంటర్. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్ యూ కెన్ మీట్ FED HOD డాక్టర్ రేఖ గారు. సో ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ స్టూడెంట్ వెల్ఫేర్ డీమ్, యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ స్టూడెంట్ అఫైర్స్ డీమ్, and all these people will take care of each and every student is important for us, not only toppers. We always want to focus even slow learners as well. We will identify the slow learners, and for each and every semester we want to focus on their learning, and by conducting extra classes to support them to reach to the normal level. And one more important USP is we are going to encourage, we always look for holistic development of the student, not only in terms of academic skilling, global certifications, placements, innovations. On top of, we are going to give highest priority for sports. If student want to get a B.Tech degree, they are supposed to finish one sports certification course. That is a mandatory degree requirement. Dr. Balaji sir will give you the B.Tech degree exit requirement. He will clearly give the analysis. What are the things you have to do. On top of it, we encourage the students towards social engineering. We have a tie-up with Purdue University, where we will go for EPICS, engineering projects in community service. While engineering knowledge ఏదైతే నేర్చుకున్నారో వాళ్ళు వివిధ విలేజెస్కి పంపించి అక్కడ వాళ్ళ స్కిల్స్ని ఎట్లా యూటిలైజ్ చేయాలనేది నేర్పిస్తాం అన్నమాట. దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎపిక్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద మోస్ట్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇన్ US by Purdue University. Purdue University is a mentor to KL University, and they are taking inputs from Purdue University, and Purdue professors will come to this campus and they will give the insights about how to run EPICS program, and we have an evaluation pattern for this, and we encourage the students towards the sports. We have lot of sports achievements as well. On top of it, we are going to encourage towards NSS and NCC activities, and we have an NCC affiliation center is there. My student welfare dean will give a detailed explanation about all this stuff. And finally, I congratulate once again all the students and parents for choosing KL University, and I thank each and every parent for showing trust on us, and we always keep your promise, and we will give you the best career to your students. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational and informative presentation. I would now like you to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. G. Ravichandra garu. I would now like to invite Pranav to introduce about Dr. G. Rekha Garu for FED coordinator.
Dr. G. Rekha Garu has completed her M.Tech at JNTUH and her PhD at KL University. She is an AWS Cloud Partitioner and CGP Cloud Associate. During her time at KL University, she served as an Associate Dean of the Skill Development from 2017 to 2019 and an Associate Dean of Higher Education from 2019 to 2020. Presently, she is the Coordinator of Freshman Engineering Department. Apart from these roles, she also works as IIOR SPOC to handle projects. She is an enthusiast in the data science and big data research group and also in-house projects. In her academic career, she has published several research articles in journals and has coordinated many conferences at national and international levels. In addition to her publications, she is the author of 2 books, Opportunities and Challenges for Blockchain in Autonomous Vehicles and Associate Analytics. Now I would like to invite Dr. Rekha Garu to share a few words.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to welcome you all to KLH. Myself, Dr. Rekha, Freshman Engineering Department, heading Freshman Engineering Department. I would like to take few moments of your time to explain what is Freshman Engineering Department at KLH, what support we provide and how it is important for your academic journey. Freshman Engineering Department is basically a first year students irrespective of their branch, either it is CSE, EC or AITS, all will come under a single umbrella called Freshman Engineering Department. This department provides a basic foundation for you to understand what is an engineering program, what discipline you need to choose, and how you have to move about in your subsequent years. So Freshman Engineering Department plays a vital role in shaping the career of these students. It is like a gateway for you to understand what leads to you as a successful engineer. So here in this department, we basically focus on your engineering skill set. As you move from your intermediate, that is your +2, towards your engineering, it is not just studying subjects as you did in your intermediate. It is something like you should study the knowledge, the real-time applications that you have to place to solve the societal needs. So that basic concepts will be provided during your first year of journey. So in this journey, you come across various challenges, like you need to focus more on your technical skills, you need to focus more on your communication skills, because providing having good sound technical skills is what an engineer needs. So this technical skills we incorporate in our academic from the day one, that is during your first year, first semester onwards. Apart from that, we also focus on your communication skills, because as a student, if you can't communicate your ideas, you can't stand in the market. So communications, at the same time, how do you analyze the problems and how you design the solutions is very important. So the basic fundamentals that you need for accomplishing these 2 skill sets will be provided in FED department by the eminent professors. We have variety of professors in different streams, like we have from maths, physics, chemistry, English and logic building. All are here to support you to enhance your skills. So the basic highlights of the FED department are we mainly focus on how a student benchmark in global platforms. So coming up to global platforms, we don't say that coding is only related to CSE. No. Coding is related to all streams who join into engineering. Either it is any discipline, maybe it is EC, maybe it is AIDS, any other stream, it is part of life, because as the technology is growing, we need to be on par with the technology and design solutions for it. So in this journey, we start in the first year itself
to make students adapt to different coding platforms. So basically in the first year, we give exposure to them in 2 different platforms in the first semester called as CodeChef and HackerRank. Apart from that, we have in-house coding platform called as LMS, wherein we try to test the students about the skill set, because engineering is not what we study in classroom. Engineering is what we do as we solve the problem. So that is the main funda that we carry at KLH. So we ensure that a student will do at most 18 to 20 hours of coding every week so that they can do n number of problems. So whenever a new problem or complex problem comes, they should be ready to handle or tackle that particular problem. So in this way, we try to train the students in the first year, and it moves on into the subsequent years. So we try to analyze not only the training, we do analyze, because once we train them, the outcome of the training should be your result that is focused. So we need to we analyze them both on the global platforms as well as internally on the LMS. So global platforms, initially we insist every student to participate on CodeChef, which happens every Wednesday during evening at 8 to 10 p.m., where the faculty will be supporting you in getting the scores, good scores on the CodeChef. And then the immediate next day, we try to upsolve the skills where the student is lacking. So analysis report every week we try to generate, and each student is important for us, and each student analysis we do, and we check where they stand, what they lack, what are their strengths. Where they lack, we again try to train them. This is how the process goes on. So in this training, we also involve the parents, because this process continues with the mentor. So as sir insists, there will be a mentor assigned to every student. So the reports what we share with the parents, the students will communicate, the mentor will communicate the students' progress with the parents, and we again have a meeting with the parents and try to understand and try to upskill the students. Now next, this is our last year's CodeChef rating, and we are very proud to say that we have 16 students who have 3-star rating. So it is very difficult to get a star rating. So we are really proud, and we appreciate the students who got 3-star rating in the CodeChef, on the CodeChef platform. Apart from technical skills, as I said, we also look on to the communication skills. So students should speak out their ideas, students should stand and address their requirements. So here we incorporate Lingua Skill certification, which is to test the English proficiency of a student. This certificate is mandatory for a student to complete it in the first year itself. So it will be like 4 modules, 2 modules we do in the first semester, 2 modules will be done in the second semester. Lingua Skill certification will be trained by our faculty only, wherein our faculty are already certified, and now last year around 667 students have acquired the certificate. It is mandatory for every student to take this, because this is your English proficiency, and most of the companies will look for this certification as mentioned here. Some companies will look to see that whether the student is certified or not. Apart from that, in the first year itself, we also start a course called as Design Thinking and Innovation. The ideas, the skill sets, what the student acquire in classroom, they have to incorporate in a form of innovation. So as a course, we are floating design thinking and innovation, and I'm proud to say that one of our first year called Kartikeya, who has got award from IIT Hyderabad of 1 lakh rupees for his project. Then we also do sphere analysis. Why sphere analysis is needed? Because no student is same. Everyone is different from other. We need to study the different aspects of the student and see where they exactly fit. So that analysis we generally do during first year itself. So we understand what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, how they are behaving, what are their reasoning skills, how critical thinking they have, what are their cognitive abilities, all the study we do by performing 3 different tests called as PF16 test, reasoning test and career choice. So we do this test on a student. It is like a psychometric test we perform on a student and generate the report, and also take their career choice. As mentioned earlier, there are 3 and more than 3 career choices, but at KLH we use 3 career choices. One is the placement, second is the higher education, the third one is the entrepreneur. So student can choose any of their career choice, and that career choice also we try to guide them to get successful in their career path, and we also involve the parents to see that the parents' dream and the student dream are going in a same align. That is the main thing that we focus here. So we try to do this test at day 1 as a student enters into the campus. This test analysis will be given to the mentor. So mentor has a complete understanding of the student and start mentoring, counseling them based on the requirements, how the student, what they actually get to achieve their goal. So at KLH we also not only technical skills, not only communication skills, we focus on all-round development of the student. We say 360 degrees, wherein we do academics, we do professional, we also go for societal needs, where we have chapter scholars, NSS and NCC. There are active participations from our students who participate in this, and they go for villages, they understand their problems and come back, start designing the solutions for them. They also do blood camps, and they also involve into different activities. And here we also encourage the students to participate in different sports events, and we are proud to say that in the first year we have both national and international players who brought a lot of Lawrences to the campus. By this I want to end my presentation, and I also welcome you all to KLH. It is an exciting journey. We are here to help you out. Anytime you can reach any faculty, all are here to guide you. Thank you. Welcome you all.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm confident that what you shared today will be of a great benefit to all our freshers. Now I would like to invite Rohan to introduce Dr. Balaji sir.
Dr. S. Balaji Garu is working as the Associate Dean of Academics and heading the Cybersecurity Research Group in KL University, Hyderabad campus. He has a PhD in cyber forensics with specific interest in field of cybersecurity and IoT. Having more than 28 years of teaching experience, he has shaped the future of many students throughout his career. He has completed many consultancy projects and organized many government-sponsored conferences, workshops, and FDPs. He has published over 30 research papers in many reputed journals. He holds a patent and is the author of 3 books. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Balaji Garu onto the stage to share a few words.
Okay. On behalf of academics team, myself, Dr. S. Balaji, welcoming all the students and parents to this esteemed institution orientation program. And if you see that most of the students or parents have a question in their minds, which branch is best? And what should I do if I take another branch? Shall I only go to CSC or shall I only go to ECE or something like that? Okay, don't think like that, because today's world is totally transforming into digital world. For example, మనం పొద్దున లేచిన దగ్గర నుంచి కూడా మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాము? మొబైల్. Our lives totally are dependent on mobile phones. Nowadays, we are communicating or doing all the transactions. For example, Paytm undi, lakapothe వేరే ఉన్నాయి, బ్యాంకింగ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్, ఏదైనా సరే మీరు కమ్యూనికేషన్ లేకుండా చేయలేరు. వితౌట్ కమ్యూనికేషన్, వితౌట్ డిజిటల్ గ్యాడ్జెట్స్ యూ కెనాట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్. ఫ్యూచర్ కూడా అదే, ఎందుకంటే ఫ్యూచర్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు చేంజ్. మొత్తం కూడా డిజిటల్ గ్యాడ్జెట్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లోజన్ జరుగుతుంది. ఎక్స్ప్లోజన్ అంటే మొత్తం డిజిటల్ గ్యాడ్జెట్స్ విల్ కమ్ ఆల్ ఓవర్ ద వరల్డ్. అంటే మన లైఫ్స్ కూడా టోటల్లీ ఆటోమేట్ అవుతాయి డిజిటల్ గ్యాడ్జెట్స్తో. అప్పుడు ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ అండ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బ్రాంచ్. డోంట్ ఫర్గెట్ దట్ నవడేస్ వెళ్ళిపోయి నేను సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్ చేద్దాం, కంపెనీస్లో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్ చేద్దాం, ఆ రోజులు పోయినాయి. బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్, ChatGPT. Okay, if I give the problem to the ChatGPT, source code automatically will come to me. Then what is the necessity of a student or a person to be present? So those days have gone. So the entire industry is transforming into skill based. Skill based అంటే నువ్వు టాప్ 10%లో ఉండాలి. Just imagine how many lakhs of engineers are coming out in the world. ఓకే, ఎంతమంది ఇంజనీర్స్ బయటకు వస్తున్నారు ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ అనేది ఒక్కసారి థింక్ చేయండి. థింక్ చేసి నేను ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాను, ఓకే నేను టాప్ 10లో ఉన్నానా? టాప్ 10లో ఉంటే ఏ బ్రాంచ్తో సంబంధం లేదు. ఒక బ్రాంచ్ ఈ బ్రాంచ్ అంటే సంబంధం లేదు. యు ఆర్ ఇన్ KLH, KL University Hyderabad. We give you lot of skills, lot of advantages, lot of flexibilities, lot of trainings. Okay, all are available to all of you. Please understand the branch to anedi sambandham ledu, because one parent is asking me today. That's why I am giving clarification. Okay, EC is going to play a vital role. EC vallu both software hardware ki vellagalaru. Okade guttu pettukondi, hardware ki CSE vallu vellaleru. EC is the only person who can go to hardware. Okay, so future is going to be embedded system, very large scale integration, VLSI, then AI, artificial intelligence. These are the three fields which are going to rule the world. Okay, coming to academics principal ga cheppinattuga there are a lot of flexibilities. You have to choose your degree. Okay, flexibilities chaala unnai. Before entering edana manam నేర్చుకోవాలి అనుకుంటే ఫస్ట్ సిస్టమ్ని అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకోండి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ది సిస్టమ్ ఫస్ట్. Okay, what is happening and what are the different kinds of things we are offering at KLH. Okay, so adi academics. So academics anedi 4 pillars meeda depend ayi unnadi. Okay, so we have academics being dependent on 4 pillars. One is flexibility. That means any student can choose his own degree. That means after first year andarki common. First year అయిపోయిన తర్వాత you can choose your own degree. That flexibility we are giving. Okay, that is called as the flexibility. Next, transparency. What you are studying is not important for us. Why you are studying that అనేది ఒకసారి క్వశ్చన్ చేసుకోండి. మీరు ఏదైనా సబ్జెక్ట్ కానీ కోర్స్ కానీ ఉంటే దాన్ని you have to question yourself. Why I am studying this course? For what purpose? What is the outcome of the course? That is very very important. Next, continuously evolving. We take continuously feedback from industrial experts. మీరు ఇందాక చూసారు ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ వచ్చారు. సో అట్లాగే కంటిన్యూస్లీ దే విల్ ట్రై టు హెల్ప్ అస్ ఇన్ డిజైనింగ్ ద కరికులం అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద కరెంట్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ట్రెండ్స్. ఓకే, ఇండస్ట్రీ ట్రెండ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో దాని ప్రకారం మేము కంటిన్యూస్లీ ఇవాల్వింగ్ కరికులం డిజైన్ చేస్తాం. లాస్ట్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఈజ్ ద అవుట్కమ్ బేస్డ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. Okay, so course outcome, student centric, learning centric education anamata. So course outcome edaithe undo at every instant of time or at every point of time in your stay in the campus, we will try to assess you based on the outcome. Kabatti meer cheyavalsindi okate, na academic side nunchi request, hard work petali. మీకున్న ఫెసిలిటీస్ యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోండి. మొత్తం మేము ఏవైతే ట్రై చేస్తున్నామో అందులోంచి హార్డ్ వర్క్ పెట్టి దాని నుంచి మీరు టాప్ 10%లోకి వెళ్ళాలి. అది ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, నా ఒక్కసారి నేను కోర్సు స్ట్రక్చర్ గురించి చెప్తాను. ఎందుకంటే 4 years మీరు కష్టపడి అకాడమిక్స్ మీద ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టాల్సిందే. వితౌట్ అకాడమిక్స్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో పాసిబిలిటీ. ఫస్ట్ నాకు అకాడమిక్స్ 0, మిగతా నాకు ఉన్నాయంటే ఉపయోగం లేదు. ఓకే, సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యావ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రైమరీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్. ఆ హడ్డిల్ అయిన తర్వాతే నువ్వు వేరే దాని మీద ఫోకస్ చేయి. ఫస్ట్ నువ్వు ఏం చేయాలంటే వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ స్ట్రక్చర్? మీది 4-year డిగ్రీ ప్రోగ్రామ్. 4 years మీరు కష్టపడి చదవాలి. ఓకే, 4 yearsలో యూ హ్యావ్ 8 semester. అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్, ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్, అలాగే సెమిస్టర్ వైజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ బీయింగ్ డివైడెడ్. ఓకే, అండ్ ఎవ్రీ సెమిస్టర్లో ఒక 6-7 కోర్సులు మేము డిజైన్ చేసి ఇస్తాం. ఆ కోర్సెస్ మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఫర్ దట్? ప్రతి కోర్సులోనూ దేర్ ఆర్ 4 components. One is lecture, tutorial, practical, then skilling. అంటే అన్నీ కూడా ఉంటాయి, ఎంబెడ్ అయ్యి. బికాస్ మోస్ట్లీ ద బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ KLH is academics integrated with skilling, integrated with coding. ఈ మూడిట్లో 3 లైన్స్లో డైరెక్షన్స్లో కంపల్సరీ ఫ్లరిష్ అవ్వాల్సిందే. దేర్ ఇస్ నో ఆప్షన్ ఫర్ యూ. నువ్వు ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఈ 3 డైరెక్షన్లో నువ్వు టాప్ 10లో ఉన్నావంటే నేను కూడా జాబ్స్ తీసుకురావాల్సిన పని లేదు. ఓకే, యూనివర్సిటీ డజంట్ బ్రింగ్ need not bring any industries to the campus. You are automatically being selected to the world. Okay, you need not also try. They will come searching for you because you are proficient in all these things. So there are 4 outcomes. అంటే సిలబస్ని 4 outcomes కింద డివైడ్ చేస్తాం. CO1, CO2, CO1, CO2 అంటే కోర్స్ అవుట్కమ్ 1, కోర్స్ అవుట్కమ్ 2. ప్రతి కోర్స్కి ఒక సిలబస్ ఉంటుంది కదా. ఓకే, ఎవ్రీ కోర్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ సిలబస్ బీయింగ్ డిఫైన్డ్. CO1, CO2 అంటే 50% కోర్స్ ఈస్ బీయింగ్ కంప్లీటెడ్. ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీటింగ్ 50% ఆఫ్ ది కోర్స్ you will have an examination that is called as the mid exam 1. Clear? Next, after completing CO3 and CO4 syllabus, you will have mid exam 2. Then you have to write the final exam. These are the 3 major components every subject will have. Okay, there are 3 exams that will be conducted for every subject. Advanced subjects ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి? 6 or 7 in every semester. Okay, you have to perform well. Next, what are the flexibilities? Principal గారు చెప్పినట్టుగా lot of flexibilities. అంటే నువ్వు సెకండ్ ఇయర్ నుంచి నీ ఇష్టం వచ్చిన డిగ్రీ నువ్వు చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, సో బట్ వీల్ డిఫైన్ ద పాత్ ఫర్ దాట్. ఓకే, నౌ బీటెక్ రెగ్యులర్ అంటే నాకేమొద్దు, నేను జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ ఎ స్టూడెంట్. ఓకే, I just want to complete my B.Tech CSE or B.Tech ECE with no add-ons, nothing. Then I can go for B.Tech regular. How many credits are there for that? 165. Credit means value for that course. Every course will have a value. Generally it will be 4 or 5 depending on the lecture or tutorial, practical and skilling. So B.Tech regular is having 165 credits. Okay, so like this you have 20 different combinations. From second year onwards, those who are good in, we will separate you into advanced sections and give you the option of different kinds of degrees. Okay, so I want B.Tech honors. You can do B.Tech honors. From second year onwards, you can choose B.Tech honors. Next, B.Tech honors through research. Next, B.Tech honors through innovation. Next, honors through experiential learning. That means not only classroom, we provide lot of outside environment experiences. Then those who want honors degree or regular degree also, they can opt for a specialization. I will tell you what are the specializations. Okay, they can opt for regular with specialization or honors with specialization, honors research plus specialization. Okay, so honors through innovation, they can do honors through innovation plus specialization. Next, honors through experiential learning plus specialization. Okay? And students who wants to do minor degree also, for example, I'm interested in sustainable energy or else environmental conditions or some kind of different things which I am interested, then I can do that degree also. That is the flexibility what Principal Sir is talking about. Then B.Tech honors with research plus minor. Okay? You can have a choice of 20 different combinations. Those are very good in getting these studies. I will offer you 2 degrees. You can take B.Tech regular plus dual major. Okay? So like that you have different kinds of combinations. Then lot of flexibilities and feedback is provided. You can accelerate your degree, or else you can have degree with specialization, elective courses. Then betterment also is available. Those students who are weak or who are having slow learners, okay, we will provide betterment also in the form of summer term or additional course. Then a lot of feedback we take to develop curriculum and also the campus from various stakeholders, parents, alumni, industry personnel, all people we try to take and improve the curriculum. Then I told you honors degree selection is based on your merit. I told you don't only check for software, you have to go for hardware also. Because all the digital gadgets are going to overflow in the world. So you have to think in the direction and then try to achieve. So what you have to do, you have to perform well and get 8.5 CGPA with no backlogs in the first year. Then only I will permit you as an advanced section, and then you can do honors degree with project-based learning and open source projects. These are the 2 important concepts. My colleagues will explain about the project-based learning. Then these are the important specializations. Around 42 specializations are there for all of you. For example, if you are ECE, then you have VLSI, then you have embedded systems and IoT, machine learning with digital media. As a ECE person, if you are interested in computer science also, from 3rd year onwards, we will take you across discipline. That means from 3rd year onwards, I will give you a different specialization. Suppose a student is interested in cyber security. Okay, he wants to do some ethical hacking, bitcoins, blockchain technologies, all these things. You can do your specialization in that area. That permission is always available to all the students. Okay, you can go across the discipline also. I don't mind. Okay, from 3rd year onwards, you can take different kinds of specializations. Then there are 2 important platforms which every student must know. And one is called as the ERP. ERP, everything from the beginning of your entry, everything is recorded in the ERP. We will give you an ID and password in ERP, attendance, fee payment. Fee payment is completely transparent. You have to pay it, no cash is involved. You have to pay it only online. Then course registration, you have to register all your courses here. Then attendance, results, then grievances. All these things are a part of ERP software every student must learn. Then you have another software, that is learning management system, LMS. Mostly LMS is related with the teacher giving materials, quizzes, whatever tests we try to conduct, everything will be done in LMS. Okay, so we will give you an ID and password also in this regard, and whatever you want to learn, material, notes, lecture notes, all these things will be kept in the LMS so that student can access and learn himself. Next semester journey, you have to follow all these steps every semester. ERP profile creation, I will do that. Then fee payment, transparent registration, you have to do that. Then attend the classes regularly. Minimum of 85% in every course is mandatory requirement. 85% nu college ki roju ravalsinde. There is no option. Okay. So exams, tarvata result declaration, everything will be present in the ERP. Nu rasina paper, everything. Okay. Completely transparent system is present at KLH. Okay. Everything you can have until even your transcripts will be from ERP only. Fully automated software. 85% mandatory, please keep that in mind. Tarvata na దగ్గరికి వచ్చి అడగద్దు. 85% regularly you must come to the campus. Then only you get 85%. Okay. So evaluation నేను చెప్పాను already. 3 components ఉంటాయి. టెస్ట్లు 3 టెస్ట్లు పెడతాం. అంటే frequency of tests may increase depending on the decision of the main campus. In SEM 1 exam, in SEM 2 exam, and SEM exam will be there. Then lot of formative assessments untai, quizzes, home assignments, active learning methods. Then one important thing is project based learning. And every course the student has to do a project. Okay, so mostly it's all, the world is changing, please keep that in mind. Not only software, you should be proficient in hardware also. So grading, I told you, outstanding is O grade. We follow 10-point scale. Ante marks untai, 100 marks ke conduct chestam, kani that is converted to grade point. Okay, 10-point scale. Ante 90 to 100 marks vaste memu O grade istam. Okay, excellent వచ్చేసరికి A+. అంటే ఎన్ని మార్కులు రావాలి నీకు? 80 to 89. ఓకే, 80 to 89 వస్తే you will be placed in A+. ఓకే, క్లియర్? నెక్స్ట్ వెరీ గుడ్ అబవ్ యావరేజ్. ఇక్కిందే మనకు అనవసరం, వాటి జోలికే వెళ్ళద్దు. ఓకే, వాటి జోలికి 80%లో నెలకండి. ఫెయిలు, ఆబ్సెంట్ అవ్వద్దు. రెగ్యులారిటీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ మాకు. ఎగ్జామ్ ఆబ్సెంట్ అయితే మేము మార్క్స్ వేయడానికి కూడా అవకాశం ఉండవు. సో యూ షుడ్ రైట్ ది ఎగ్జామ్ కంపల్సరీలీ. సో బ్రిడ్జ్ కోర్సెస్ మేడం చెప్పారు. బ్రిడ్జ్ కోర్సెస్ విల్ బి కండక్టెడ్ సూన్ డ్యూరింగ్ 15 days and we will divide you into advanced learners, medium pace, then slow learners. Then we follow the international models like ABET and NAC. NAC is a standard for India in education system. Okay, strong counseling principle ga chepparu already. So 1:20 mentor-mentee we try to follow. And oka teacher ni meeku assign chestam. Okay, and we will create a Telegram channel also, so that whatever circulars, everything will be given to the student. Our teacher to meeru communicate avval compulsory. Even parents also can communicate with the teacher or mentor to know the doubts. And everything is present in ERP, you can do that. So exit requirements ante ivanni fulfill chesi final year ki complete cheyali. Mostly credits, I told you, depending on the chosen path, whatever path you choose, you will have to gain the credits. Then 5 professional electives, 2 open electives. These are all designed by the department, don't worry about that. Then specific trainings, principal ga cheppinattuga 4 in case of CSE global certifications cheyali, 3 in case of ECE, okay, or other branches. So term paper okati you have to complete, mini project, industrial training, then major project or practice school. Then also we will include you into social service activities. Then all the dreams have come to the end. Okay, everybody wants, or all parents, those who have come here, wants their words to be in one of these major group of industries. So మీ టార్గెట్ అది రీచ్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఓకే, సో KLH speciality and uniqueness This is very, very important slide. Everybody should follow these steps. Integration of academics, skilling and coding that we will do here. As student also mix and match. You also have to follow the guidelines given by the eminent professors here who are from IITs, NITs, PhDs, all these things. Then expert training on one of the programming language. That means either C, C++ or Java. Okay? Not only just learning, you should be master in one programming language. Then Sir will tell you about different kinds of competitive program on internet, then project-based learning, then open source projects, and mostly tools. You have to learn about software tools. Okay? So, and thank you very much for choosing KLH.
Thank you, sir, for your informative speech. Now I would like to call Pranav to introduce about HOD of ECE, Dr. M. Gautam, sir.
Dr. Gautam Garu holds a B.Tech degree in electronics and instrumentation and pursued a master's and PhD in microelectronics from BITS Pilani, one of India's prestigious institutions. For the past 3.5 years, he has been serving as the head of the Department for Electronics and Communication Engineering. As an HOD, he has successfully led and managed a team of talented faculty members, fostering an environment of growth and excellence. He has also been actively involved in curriculum development, ensuring that it aligns with industry demands and emerging trends. Now I would like to invite Dr. Gautam Garu to address the audience.
Yeah, thank you. Respected Principal Sir, HODs, faculty, students and parents, hearty welcome to all of you. So I am Dr. Gautam. I am currently heading the Department of ECE, and I'll present a brief overview of what you can expect for students at the Department of ECE at KLH. Okay, so let us start. So the presentation would be focusing on these 5 verticals. The first focus would of course be on the students. What are the different types of activities students would be involved at ECE. Then the focus will be shifting on to the faculty. I'll showcase the strength of our faculty members. Then the focus would be of course shifting on to the current research that the department is producing and the state-of-the-art academic and research labs that we possess. And then finally, I'll showcase the industry connect the department has. Okay, so this will be the outline of the presentation today. So let me present you some student demographics. So if you can see, from 2017, we have been steadily increasing. The total number of students in a given academic year has been steadily increasing, and the boys to girls ratio is around 70 to 30. Okay, and we have students of very high repute. That is, if you can see, students cracking 98 percentile JEE and 988, 990 score in inter marks either from the AP board or the Telangana board. And we also have had students with 95 percentile scores in CBSE board. So that gives an indication of the quality of the students that the department gets. And so students at ECE will be involved in these 4 major activities. So on to your left, you have your academics, of course, which forms the 80% of your time that you will be spending will be on academics. So in academics again, the focus will be on benchmarking. That is, all the students will be encouraged to participate in global competitions and try to know their levels. A detailed presentation on how students are benchmarked coding wise will be given by Dr. Sandeep later. So the focus will be on letting the students identify his or her level with respect to the global skill set that currently industry is looking for. And every semester ECE students participate in a 24-hour build-a-thon where they try to solve a problem and come up with a prototype. So such build-a-thons are already in the curriculum, and they also carry some marks. And every year, or rather every semester, we see very enthusiastic participation from all the students in those build-a-thons. And we also have project-based learning, which is nothing but every core course of electronics and communication engineering is tied up to a project which is designed by an industry expert, and of course respective marks will be awarded to the project after evaluating it thoroughly. And on to the right you have the technical clubs. Okay, it's not only about academics. Okay, so we also have very strong technical club who are involved in all kinds of projects, be it machine learning projects, be it robotics, or be it drones. Okay, so all those technical projects are done by the technical clubs, which is completely run by the students. Of course, faculty will be there to guide them through their projects. And on to the down you can see students are also involved in extension activities. Getting a skill is one thing, but applying it to solve a societal problem or a grassroots problem, it gives a totally different feeling once such problems are solved. So we encourage students to actively seek societal problems and give them an engineering solution. Of course, societal problems are not so easy. Our entire political system is there to solve those, but we encourage our students to find the technological problems to all these societal challenges that currently that we may be facing. And on the top we also have the entrepreneurship. Okay, we are proud to say that we introduced the design thinking course in the first year itself, and we promote entrepreneurial thinking right from your first year. And we also have a space dedicated for students to work on their ideas and come out with a prototype. We also recently launched a 3D printing lab facility with the help of our esteemed principal sir. So now students can come in with an idea and get a prototype printed at KLH itself. So that is the kind of support that we are currently having. And another major part is incubation, and I'm proud to say around 3 companies have been incubated in the past 5 years since our inception as a department in the year 2018. In the last year, one of our final year students got a funding of 30 lakhs from IIT Hyderabad, and he is currently employing his seniors as interns in his company, and he's now a job provider. Okay, so this is the brief overview of the student activities that students at ECE will be involved. And these are some of the student association activities, so many activities. So each semester we have a techno-cultural fest. Okay, so I think none of the colleges in Hyderabad have that, but we have a techno-cultural fest in both the semester. Okay, one during the odd semester and one during the even semester. So during this techno-cultural fest, of course, lots and lots of technical activities along with cultural activities will be done, and students enthusiastically actively participate and then win lots of prizes in the activities that take place during those events. So these are some of the projects that our students have done. Of course, I am not able to play them because I had to convert this into PDF. On the left, if you can see, that is a ML based project, which is a tiny ML project. Now currently the industry is moving towards bringing ML models into edge devices. So that is one attempt that our students have done, where they have created a glove which understands or which interprets the American Sign Language. And on to your right, you can see there is actually a drone over there flying. I think that on the tree background you are not able to see, but there is a drone that is flying. So it is a flower dropping drone our student have done, and the market is currently booming with the Modi government also giving lot of incentives for those who are able to assemble and fly drones. Okay, so we also have a very good drone lab which is facilitating our ECE students in doing projects related to drones. So this is one of the drone workshops that students themselves have taken up and have done it successfully, where they taught the participants how to build drones from scratch and fly them and maneuver them. And this was one of the very successful events that happened during the last semester. And these are some of the student achievements. Apart from being placed in with very high packages in multinational companies, our students also perform cultural activities. So here you can see one student performing at Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, which is considered to be an extraordinary feat. So these are some of the other achievements of our students. You can also see students have published with the help of our faculty members. So such is the achievements of our students at ECE. So now coming to the faculty, I can proudly say that we have 95% faculty who are doctoral degree holders, and out of these 95%, almost half are exposed to abroad practices either during their PhDs or postdoctoral studies. So we have, our faculty is our strength, and these faculty also come from diverse backgrounds. They are not just from electronics or communication. You can see many faculty from robotics, VLSI, embedded IoT, even machine learning and signal processing. So we have faculty, very diverse faculty who cater to the students and their needs, and we also get projects done in variety of fields because of the diversity of the faculty that we have. And now I'll focus on research at ECE department at KLH. Okay, so research, the outcomes of the research is primarily through publications. We also, our faculty also take some students as a form during the subjects like term paper, mid-grad capstone project, and they take in some students as mentees rather, and they guide the students and they work together, and once they get some work done, they publish it in reputed journals internationally and nationally, and very frequently our students visit these international and national conferences and present their papers, because not just studying in the classroom, attending such conferences also is a part of their education. So we provide that edge as well with the help of our faculty. And we also have government funded projects. We currently boast of government funded projects of up to 30 lakhs in the department of ECE. And finally, our faculty also bring in some consultancy works from industry. Of course, those consultancy works also get passed on to the students. So students are up to date with the industry requirements, so they get to know what is the current requirement at the industry, what skill set are they looking for, why is this particular consultancy generated, and that kind of thing happens through the faculty strength at ECE. And coming to the labs, we have fully furnished academic labs. Academics wise, all the labs are taken care of, and Research labs, I spoke previously about the research funding that we got from Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi, India. So we have 2 research labs. One is Green Opto Nano Lab and another is the Speech Signal Processing Lab, which are both funded by the Government of India. And like I already told you previously, we have a maker space wherein a dedicated space is allocated for students to come in with their idea, get the prototype done, and then go for incubation. So, these are the labs that are related to the Department of ECE. And final focus was on the Industry Connect. Okay, so the Industry Connect happens in these 5 methods, any one of these 5 methods. The first one is project-based learning. Like I told you, every core course is associated with a project, and these projects are carefully chosen by the faculty sitting with industry personnel. So in this way, the Industry Connect happens through the project-based learning. And second, we have the internship cum placement, which we call it as ICP. So after 3-2, if you are selected for a company, then being a category 1 university, we have the flexibility to send the students to internship for up to 1 year. Okay, so after 3-2, if you are placed in a company, we send the student, him or her, to 1 year internship, after which they are taken into the company with a pre-placement offer. So this is one way with which we have the Industry Connect. The third one is 100% placement. So right from the year 2007, KL University is providing 100% placement for all eligible and registered students. So that is a guarantee that we provide. And of course, we have centers of excellence. We have tie-ups with several companies like NI LabVIEW, TESOL, and Automation Anywhere, and they have set up their centers of excellence with us. So through their centers of excellence also, students gain an understanding of what what are the current requirements that industry is looking for. And finally, we have practice school, which was also touched upon by principal sir. So either in your 7th semester or 8th semester, a student will be eligible to spend 6 months of their time at practice school, where they leverage their skills and subjects that they have been learning over the past 3 years, and then they utilize it in the industry, and then they gain the practical knowledge. So these are the 5 ways in which ECE students are exposed to industry. So these are some of our recruitment partners. You can see there are a good number of software and hardware companies as well. And currently we are also proud to say that our current VLSI students, they are going through in-house training for positions in companies like NVIDIA, Intel and AMD. So this year it is our target to place students in these MNCs, and we want to explore the internship cum placement model that I have spoke earlier, where the students will be placed after their 3-2 and they spend 1 year in the internship and then finally get placed into the company. So that is one of the focus areas currently, because Modi government is giving a lot of funding for the semiconductor, be it the RISC-V program or the semiconductor fab setup facility that Modi government 3.0 is looking to further. So ECE students in the next 4 years will be in lot of demand. Like our guest speaker Ravichandra Garu told, if you are in the top 10%, nobody can stop you. Industry is ready to take you. So finally I would like to say, nothing is going to happen without marrying these two. So these two are very important. So future is all about problem solving with coding and deploying those solutions using hardware. So if you are marrying these two skills, if you are developing, then you will be a very good engineer in 4 years. You will be picked up by companies, or In very ideal case, you will be setting up your own company. Okay, so yeah, so these are the channels with which you can reach out to us. And thank you, and I heartily welcome all the students and parents again, and thank you all for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for briefing our freshers about the department and the course structures. I would now like to invite Rohan to introduce AIDS HOD Dr. Sandeep Chitredi Garu.
Dr. Sandeep Chitredi Garu completed his Masters and PhD from IIT Guwahati and IIT Kanpur respectively. He has worked as a postdoctoral research fellow in the University of Surrey, United Kingdom. Dr. Sandeep joined KLH as an assistant professor in the year 2019. He has been heading the Department of AI and DS from inception, starting from the year 2020. Now, I'd like to call Sir onto the stage.
Good afternoon. Welcome to all parents and students to KLH. Myself, Dr. Sandeep. I am the HOD for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department, and I also look after the coding, skilling and global certifications at KLH. Today I am going to demonstrate how coding activities happen at KLH. So, you have listened a lot of information from academics and also other departments. So that is the academics part, which is nearly similar in any college. But one distinguishing aspect at KLH is we give a lot of emphasis to coding and skilling. And the industry needs students who have that knowledge, and we come up with a process where our students become knowledgeable in coding and skilling. So I'll introduce what we do here regarding coding and also skilling. So coding is a logical thinking and problem solving exercise. It is very important for the following reasons. First, in every course you study in engineering, you have laboratories where you need to conduct experiments and also write programs. Coding helps you to do all your practical experiments much more efficiently. And the second aspect is not only practicals, you also have projects. To build projects, you definitely need to master coding. And that is the second use case of learning coding. And the most important thing is it helps you in placements. There are three major aspects which helps you in placements, and competitive coding is the most important one. And we give a lot of importance to coding at KLH. So there are other aspects like how you perform in VQR and also your CGPA projects. They are all going to impact your placements. But among that, how well you code is going to impact a lot. And therefore, we put a lot of emphasis on coding. And how do we introduce coding courses at KLH? So when you go through from the very first semesters, there are a number of courses which are related to programming. From the very first semester, you will study C, Python, Java, C++, and also a lot of frameworks like React, Django, and Spring, Android, various frameworks you will be studying. And coming to hardware, you will be working with, as sir shown, drones, Raspberry Pi, Arduino. These are all various type of platforms where you will be learning at KLH. In all those courses, coding is important. That's where you get introduced to coding, and there you will be more focusing on syntax, how you should program, and also what are the various concepts in programming. That is one way of studying programming, but we also put emphasis on what is called as competitive coding. That is very important for placements. All the big tech companies, They want the bright talent for their companies, and they can only differentiate the students by testing how good they are able to perform in coding, especially competitive coding. And therefore, we have a lot of, apart from academics, we conduct a lot of activities at KLH to improve the competitive coding skills of the students. So we have an internal platform, as Dr. Balaji sir was saying, learning management system, which is usually used for assignments, quizzes, sharing materials, but it is also used to conduct coding contests. So we have our own platform to conduct contests, and we regularly show the performance to our higher management and also to the parents. And apart from our internal platform, we have external platforms like CodeChef and LeetCode platform. All these platforms are not just confined to KLH, but other universities students also participate. So they get a feel of how they are performing across the students across the country. So these are the two platforms which we actively track to see the performance of each student. This is a weekly routine of how coding activities happen at KLH. On Wednesday, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., there will be a contest, and all the students of KLH participate in that 2-hour contest. And also on Wednesday and Thursday, we have contests on LMS, which is our internal platform. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, they practice. And we have in total for all the 6 days, 18 hours of coding is mandatory to practice. Only then they can equip the necessary skills which industry demands. So once the week completes, we send the report to our higher management and also to the parents. After every INSEM 1, there will be a parents-teacher meeting. At that time, we present how your ward is performing in coding and skilling activities. So this is a stats of how many problems each student does in a week. We use internal platform like LMS and also CodeChef and LeetCode problems, and we ask every student to solve at least 40 problems in every week, and we try to track the performance of each student. And we have one innovative process at KLH called as code mentoring. Definitely not all students would be performing equally. There will be some students who would be extremely bright and some students who would be struggling to code. So what we came up is we give an opportunity to voluntarily for the top 50 students to become as a mentor for the students who are not performing well. Usually when we are doing well and when we teach it to others, all the gaps we have in our mind will be cleared. So it also helps the mentors and also the students who are struggling with coding. So this we call it as code mentoring, and we were able to do this successfully from the past few years. And these are the platforms, external platforms, which we track for the performance of coding. And this is the mentoring process. Around 10 students we assign to each mentor, and we follow here in KLH we use Telegram a lot as compared to WhatsApp, and every course group or coding groups we use Telegram for interaction, and we take feedback towards the end of how the mentoring is happening. So we also have a dashboard which summarizes how many problems every student is solving, and department-wise statistics and the overall statistics. All those things we track centrally from one place. This is how a simple report looks like, which we send to higher management and also parents. So this is the first thing, coding, which is very essential apart from academics. Only if you have mastered competitive coding, you will be able to crack the jobs in big tech companies. So apart from coding, there is another aspect which is unique to KLH, which is called as skilling. All our courses, as our Dr. Balaji sir has said, we have 4 things. One is lecture, tutorial, practical, and skilling. And lecture is about learning a concept more theoretically, where faculty teaches and you write exams to get the scores. Practical is one where you actually do fixed number of laboratory experiments. Tutorial is where you try to practice a set of tutorial problems given by the faculty. But the unique thing is skilling. Skilling is a top-down approach of learning. Usually when we learn anything, for example, you take a little kid, he will learn first alphabets and then words, then sentences. This is a bottom-up approach of learning. Whereas the top-down approach of learning, where you build something without actually going into the nitty-gritty, where you bring together a set of tools, frameworks, so that you build something which works and which can be demonstratable. So we employ a top-down approach of learning in skilling, thereby students acquire that skill. For a simple example is a bus driver. If he can move from one place to another place easily without actually knowing how an automobile engine works, because he just need to know how to operate the bus. He doesn't need to know the physics of how the engine is working. So without knowing the nitty-gritty, there are a number of frameworks. If you stitch those frameworks together, a lot of beautiful applications can be developed. That is what you learn. Using various tools, you build things. Some of the examples in computer science are full stack development. You use frameworks like Django, Spring. They're all well-established frameworks which are used in industry. You just need to stitch together so that a web application comes out of it or a mobile application comes out of it. So in this way, our skilling component allows our students to acquire all the skills apart from the coding. We not only have the software skilling, but also the hardware, as sir was showing. We have a fantastic drone lab and people actively engage. This is all apart from academics. So just to give some comparison to how studies happen at intermediate, where you are mostly directed towards marks. In engineering, it's about pursuing your passion. So to build something which you like it more. So we have a number of technical clubs where you can not only work in software but also in the hardware prototypes. We have excellent facilities like Raspberry Pi and NVIDIA Jetson Nano, and also a lot of drone labs, robotics labs, which you can build together so that those prototypes work. So these are all comes under the skilling activities. And the other important thing is global certification. So when you got skilled in a particular technology, we have our own exams at KLH, but it is also important to get assessed from the outside agencies. We have a lot of skill certification. For example, if you take cloud technology, there are leading cloud source providers are the Amazon, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. And all these companies have certifications, which means they conduct the exam. So what we do at KLH is we make our students to practice and get certified in so-and-so technologies so that they can showcase to the world that it's not only with the CGPA which you gathered from the institute, but also you got certified from the industry. So Amazon conducts its own exams, Google conducts its own exams. As per our B.Tech curriculum, 4 global certifications are mandatory for everyone to complete. It can be any of those. Based upon the student interest, he can choose one of the certification and he can clear it. And all these exams are conducted by the outside companies like Amazon and Microsoft. So one example I'll give you regarding cloud. In olden days we used to have in-house infrastructure, whereas now everything is moving to cloud. And that is not going to come back. That's why we are able to see a lot of data centers in and around Hyderabad. Amazon has set up a lot of data centers. Microsoft is still setting up 3 to 4 data centers. And they all need students who are already certified in these cloud technologies. And that's exactly what we are trying to do here. So we first make our faculty to get certified, and these faculty try to train our students so that students also get certified. Thereby they become industry ready. So these are the two things: getting skilled in competitive coding and getting certified in global certification. These two things are going to affect your placement opportunities, and we give a lot of emphasis to this apart from the regular academics. So these are some of the stats of our students who have got certified in the past year. And these are the faculty who already got certified in various courses, which means they also wrote the exam and they cleared the exam. And these faculty are going to train our students. We have a dedicated skill week, 1 week skill week in every semester, where we only teach skilling certifications. There will not be any academics. And these are some of our students. There are many more. A list of images I have kept it here. These are some of the students who got certified in various global certification. So in this way we try to, our goal is to impart coding, skilling, and also apart from the regular academics so that they become industry ready. I once again congratulate all students, and you will definitely have a good time at KLH. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your informative speech. Now I would like to request Rohan to introduce about our HOD of CSE, Dr. Arpita Gupta Garu.
It is my pleasure to introduce our HOD of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. Arpita Gupta. Dr. Arpita Gupta has an MTech from IIIT Trichy and PhD from the prestigious NIT Trichy, India for research and transfer learning. During her tenure at KL University, Dr. Arpita Gupta has made significant contributions to her field. She has an impressive list of publications in renowned journals and conferences. Apart from her academic pursuits, Dr. Gupta has actively engaged in various activities, including participating in international workshops and summer schools on computer vision. I now invite ma'am to address the audience.
Good afternoon, all of you. So, hearty welcome to all of you. I'll be just taking hardly 2 to 3 minutes. Everybody has explained you the academics, the all part. Only I want to tell that when you go for KL, we have integrated AI in all the courses for our department. It's not only for CSE, it's also for EC and AIDS. AIDS itself is AI, but also for EC, our curriculum is mapped with AI. And when you go for the specialization, that is the beauty of the specialization that will come here. 1 second. Yeah. So in KL, all the students, may it be from EC, may it be from any branch, they have the option of taking the specialization from any branch. So even if you're a student of EC, you can go for the specialization of CSE, which can be AI, data science, cloud, cyber security or so. And same goes for AIDS. You can also go for the specialization of AIDS. We are proud to say that we offer 42 specializations which are interdisciplinary. That any department can do any of the specializations. So there is no foundation like that you are from EC, you cannot go for data science or AI still, or you are from AIDS and you cannot go for EC specialization. Then coming to CSE department, you also have the option of doing the minors. This is generic for all, as Balaji sir has already explained. You can do minors in any of the department. You can do minors in any of the other department other than School of Engineering. So if you are from B.Tech EC and you are AIDS and you want to also do B.Tech in CSE, you can do at the same time. You can go for B.Tech EC as well as B.Tech CSE. Only extra courses will be required from your side. So still there is no limit. We are fully flexible interdisciplinary curriculum. The student can choose what they want to do as per their choice. As sir has already told that we have 4 global certification which is mandatory for all the students. We have project work, we have internship, we have social work, which is 40 hours mandatory. The type of internship a student completes in B.Tech is social internship, industry internship and research internship, which is at a gap of every 1 year. So social internship is after 1 year, industry is after second, and research is after your third year. Because it helps you to understand firstly societal costs, how to implement it in industry, and how you will do research on it. Now coming to global certification, as Sandeep sir has already talked about it, our faculties are certified in the best global certification possible. We have AWS, Red Hat, Fortinet, we have all certified faculties. Our faculties also are in touch with the research because they publish regularly, so it helps the students also to understand what research they can do. Our students are continuously in touch with the faculty to understand how the research goes and what is the upcoming trend and what they can publish in. Then coming to coding, already Sandeep sir has explained to you what is a coding curriculum. We have coding as the blood of CSE. Coding is also for everyone. It's not only for CSE, AIDS, EC, and KLH. If you have joined, you'll be doing coding. And when you do coding, it's for your placement. The coding curriculum is very much well managed here. You get weekly, monthly, and semester-wise report for it. Then the students, as principal sir has explained, we have 3 career pathways: higher education, entrepreneurship and placement. Gautam sir has already told that we have our own incubation center where 3 of our startups are already started, and we hope more startup will come in the future. Then other than your academics, you also have multiple clubs where any student can join, may it be sports, coding, hobby, technical club, cultural club, and we have 2 fest in, one fest in every semester, which is Techno-Cultural Fest. That's all from my side. Hope you had a great session today. And everybody was informative to you. If any other queries are there, you can always contact our faculty or us. Please feel free to contact us anytime. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for briefing about the department. Now I would like to invite Geeta to introduce Dr. P. Mallesh Garu.
Dr. M.B. Mallesh is the Associate Dean, Student Welfare and Associate Professor in the Department of Mathematics, having 20+ years of teaching, administrative and research experience. He completed his MSc Mathematics from Osmania University and PhD from Geetham University. He qualified APCET in Mathematical Sciences and published research papers in 22 Scopus and SCI journals of national and international repute. He has published a textbook of engineering mathematics and has 2 patents. Currently, he is the Associate Dean, Student Welfare and the NSS Program Officer of NSS Unit, KLH. We would like Mallesh sir to come and speak few words.
Thank you for my introduction. Good evening to all parents, respected Principal Sir, Director KLH GBS, Dr. Ravakrishna Garu, and HODs, Associate Deans, and my dear colleagues. So, I am Dr. M.B. Mallesh, who is handling student welfare. So, KLH is meant for discipline, and discipline is the heart of education. So, for that, we have certain rules of discipline. So parents may contact me on this mobile number if your ward is facing any type of problem. Then we are having some standard operating procedure. So first from down to top, so mentors. For every student, one mentor. Mentor is a single point of contact for parents, for students. If student is facing any type of problem, then directly they can contact mentor. Still student is unable to solve the problem. If student's problem is not solved with mentor, if he is having different type of problem, then he can move to psychologist. Psychologists are also available because nowadays students are very much stressed. they are very much stressed upon, so that they may have counseling with our psychologists. If again the problem is not solved with mentors, then student can contact directly to respective HODs and senior professors who are allotted, and including security GM. Then if at this level the problem is not solved, then they can escalate the problem to associating student welfare and student affairs. And if at this level the problem is not solved, then they can directly approach the principal. And here discipline will be monitoring under 4 stages, from mentor, HODs, senior professors, and security GM, and student welfare, associate in student welfare and student affairs, and the last stage is principal. So this is our discipline committee. We are having 14 core member discipline and anti-ragging committee for the academic year 24 and 25. So we have some just these are formal student rules where student has to follow. So all the financial transactions has to be handled through enterprise resource planning, ERP, it is called as ERP, a portal is present. So if you want to pay any fines or any fees or any examination fees, everything is through that portal. Then coming to dress code, boys need to maintain formals and girls has to wear Indian traditional dress. That is very, very important. Right? Wearing of identity card in the campus is mandatory for all. Even ourselves, faculty, principal, directors are wearing. So it is very mandatory that every student has to wear the ID card, because we don't know who are strangers or who are our students. Right? It's for your sake only. Then it is 100% ragging free campus. Right? Till now, so we have established our institute in 2017. Till 17 to 24, we don't have any ragging in our campus. It is completely ragging free campus. Then 85% of attendance is mandatory. And as I told you just now, for every 20 students, one mentor is there. Mentor is a spoke, that is single point of contact for parents and students and for teachers. So these mentors will be creating separate Telegram group for students and separate WhatsApp group for parents. So they will inform you daily updates of performance, academic performance, disciplinary performance of your wards. And after every semester, we are going to arrange parent-teacher meeting. So in that directly you can come to university, you can interact with respective faculty, and you can interact with discipline committee members also, how your ward is behaving. And coming to last point, that is identification of slow learners. So actually we are going to identify slow learners, medium learners, and excellent learners. But we focus much on slow learners, and we are going to conduct some special classes or remedial classes for slow learners. So our senior management vision and mission is that holistic development of student. That means we see 360 degrees of development of a student. That means he is not only engaged in academics, not only engaged in coding, not only engaged in scientific activities, but they are exposed to outside world. So in order to encourage them, we are having separate student activity center. So under student activity center, we are running so many clubs: literature club, arts club, dance club, music club, social activity club, photography club, filmmaking club, journalism club, and sports club. So to get the B.Tech degree, student has to participate at least 5 clubs. He need to certify at least in 5 clubs, especially in social activity. Under social activity club, we are having NSS and NCC, right? These NSS, we are having affiliation from Ministry of Cultural and Youth Affairs. Every year we are organizing 7 days village camp. So that certificate is very much useful for higher education as well as for going for any placement, because people are looking for social corporate responsibility, how they are involved, how the leadership skills are going to improve. Then coming to national, we are having Army wing, we are having National Cadet Corps, as you know. So it is affiliated to Ministry of Defence. So some of the students are encouraged to participate in Republic Day and 15th August celebrations at New Delhi. So these are some of the activities which we have organized, like blood donation camp and cleanliness camp and tree plantation camp. Youth Day celebrations also every year we are going to organize. This is blood donation camp, mega blood donation camp, and we are having our students before last year, some of our students, we are having MOU with Street Cause. It is a social organization in Hyderabad. So some of our students, they voluntarily distributed solar lights in slums of Sanatnagar area. So these are the trainings which are provided for our NCC cadets. And recently one of our students got selected in Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat. It is 1T battalion. A student got selected. And we are having social immersive learning. That means under social immersive learning, students are taken to villages. So they identify the problems what villages or slums are facing. They incorporate those problems into technology and they are getting the solutions so that they can build up leadership skills. And even we are organizing awareness programs in different government schools also. So recently our students went to some schools, so they engaged in teaching some mathematics or English like that. Different programs they will organize every year. See, they are giving awareness on organic farming in one of the village. It is Reddipalli village nearby KL. So, and we are having one more thing, engineering projects in community service. So, some of the students have showcased robotics and solar panels. We are having a sports club. Under sports club, there are 6 physical directors. So, most of the students have participated in national and international. This is the statistics from 1920 to 23-24. So total 1 or 2 students participated in national level participation and international 18. Out of that international we got 2 gold medals and 3 silver medals, 1 bronze medal. For national we got 15 gold medals, 8 silver medals and 4 bronze medals. So we are having one grandmaster in chess. And we got international swimming champions also. So these are the achievements of some of our students. Here is Krishna Mohan. So we are encouraging all the students in sports as well. Okay, thank you once again for choosing KLH. Welcome to KLH. Thank you.
Thank you. I thank our chief guest, Ms. Dr. Ravichandra Garu, Director of GBS, Dr. Radha Krishna Garu, beloved Principal Dr. A. Ramakrishna Garu, Deans, all the HODs, faculty members, fellow students. A special thanks goes to all the freshers and the parents who took time to come all the way here to be part of this program. I also thank technical team and other supporting teams who were instrumental in running this event smoothly. Thank you.
Thank you. Get onto the stage and take a picture.
DJ